Hello everybody, and welcome to another stream. So today we'll be playing with more Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and we're gonna jump right in where we left off in terms of the MSQ. So with no further ado, let's jump right in. We stay in the hall of the Radiant Host from where our my friend Sun drop our Destiny lies just ahead. Oh, okay, I'm on par with my friend in terms of the MSQ. That's nice to know. Welcome to Sun Drop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to. This is a barkeep. Oh, so you're the famous King Lux. I know it. You the moment you step through the door, you're the look of one who's walked through hell. Sherbet. Sherbet, please, you are speaking to Satrap's honored guest and the savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What is Sherbet is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, or will soon be. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seven Dawn, warrior of light, and all-round good egg. I'm sure. Who are you? A fool with too many scars and knees that ache in winter. The name's Sherbet, and I attend to business here. As for what business, how can I put it? Rasahan welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Songbird. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? Limon. Sure. And last but never let it be said, least Ishgard, they are the eyes and ears and mouth that bridge the distance between Rasahan and their respective homelands. So there's a lot of people from here, where I use this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts, and wouldn't you know it all, their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a man in high demand, eh? And so would you mind regarding us with your account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. Thank you for the report. The condition under which men are turned to beasts, the atomic anomalies you have observed, you have given us much to consider. It's concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. This is contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information conveyed to Lucia for your arrival from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Tafnia reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our far eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that for the time being, the skies burned over only over the bounty, including this island and Corpus. Thus, that is of little comfort. All throughout allied lands, there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. For what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Kauzar. As was the case here, the victims underwent the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze, and so while the body skies have yet to manifest beyond the bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restrictions. If anyone anywhere overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here in Rasahan, we have taken to calling the first to change which tend to be the biggest blasphemies. As fitting a name as any, to ensure clarity in future communication, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat, so to the best of our abilities. Uda, delicate. But Uda has a lot of homeless people, right? Each nation has assembled their own group of elite soldiers put down these so-called blasphemies and their spawn as and when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all their power to put their people's mind at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. Let's say brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible things are not easily found. Just so it is for the very reason that we turn to you. Pray lend us your strength and help us to slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. He's telling me to kill their own people in this way, which is kind of crazy. Now, you don't have to give a reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates to tell you what to expect. So it's probably the same way of like slaying all the Light Wardens. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while we are tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? Ooh, that's so cool! Under these fair speak with any of the delegates in Sandra and upgrade to help defeat the blasphemies that plague their respective homelands. So I just need to get my black mage up to par and I can play all the missions as well. Nice. Pray forgive Cerebert her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it's simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your heart-earned rest. We'll be joining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mehani? With that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant hosts, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Matsahan in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Ahewan's legacy and serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. I think we'll be back here again. When the Central asked us to entertain a party of honor guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise to say the least. The way I heard all about Kaza from my friend Grahatier. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I can thank you enough for dispatching the beast. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drinks tonight are Mayrite's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? A piping hot of chai, please. Chai latte. As you wish, pray join your friends, I'll bring you your drink. Where are they? Everybody here at the feast! I'll just say, I know I must eat to regain my strength, but between you and me, I don't have much of it. I'm not gonna eat this with this guy on the table, man. What the hell is wrong with this person? How was your meeting with the Radiant? I would love to hear more. The threat there has been caught, but our job's only just begun. Overdue for guilt meal. Forgive me for not wanting to make a toast. My throat is utterly parched. Can this guy move his ass? Come back, whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell. We want to get more information and the delegates as well. That's news to me, mind sharing the details. It's happening everywhere.
So, 各地にも疑心銃が。
父が説明していた通り、これから被害が拡大していくのかもしれないね。アーモロートで知った過去の週末もそうだった。
あれに習うなら 範囲の広がりに加えて現象がさらに悪化する可能性もあるんじゃないか。人が異形に転じるってだけでも悪夢だが、変化が多くの動植物や大地そのものに及べば、さすがに居続けるのは難しくなる。
いよいよ住めない星になるってわけか。
ご注文の品をお持ちしました。
Hot chai, yeah. Man, I miss drinking chai latte in the winter, man. The best thing ever.
こんな状況ですけど、ごゆっくり。私たちどうするべきなのかしら。今回週末を目の当たりにして闇雲に戦うだけじゃダメだって思い知ったわ。どうにかして根本的な解決をしないと、その場しのぎのやり方じゃすぐに限界が来る。被害が拡大していくならなおさらね。何か
Is there something anything we've overlooked?
何かないのかしら。
There's bound to be a specific source from all
鍵
this
を持って
nightmarish
いる
stuff,
とした
right?
ら、過去の終末を知り、ゾディアークを保持することで終末を防いでいたハイデリンなのでしょうけれど、バブイルの塔の一件以来、彼女からの接触はなし。できないのかしないのかさえ伺い知れないわ。しるべとして託された花も。
But there are more flowers in Shalayan, right? So we still can get more flowers from there, right? Elpis is the name. There's more Elpis flowers in Shalayans.
確かに
Sure, advise the
月の
watcher.
監視者は
But
そう
what
言っていた
medicinal
わ
landing
ね。
is entirely unfamiliar to me.
残念ながら私もだ。我々の時代にはと言っていたということは、
It's a way to tell us that
So
it's
でしょうね。
happening, right?
ただアニドラスの記録を閲覧していた時にも聞いた覚えはないわ。じゃあこの線で追うのも無理ってこと？古代人の生きた時代のことなんて聞ける人もいないし。
Oh, there is.
一人だけいるかもしれない。
Where? Who? What?
エリディブスだ。
Oh yeah, he's still inside the tower. We
俺は
still him in the
白戦石
tower.
に変えて第一世界のクリスタルタワーに彼を封じ
We are
込め
going
た。
back to the first. Fuck yes.
あの塔に込められたエーテルは機能の維持なんかに使われ、少しずつ正解に返ってる。だから彼の魂ももうそこにはいないかもしれない。でももしまだとどまっているとしたら話せる可能性もあるんじゃないか。俺たちはもうそれを確かめにはいけない。でもあんたなら。
Back to the source. And hopefully the final days thing is not occurring in the first as
あり
well.
がとう。あんたがそうしてくれるなら。
俺としても願ったり叶ったりだ。少なくとも今は第一世界が無事であること、そこで糸口がつかめるか否か。だがウリエンジェが月にいる。あいつは本当にそれしか道がないと判断したら最善を尽くして地上。
だったら私たちはその瞬間までうつむかずに抗うだけだわ。ええ、こちらに残る方もやれることをやりましょう。私はマトウヤにもう一度連絡を取って正解からハイデリンに接触できないか試みてみるわ。
であれば私は各国と協力して 週末の正確な状況を把握できるようにしよ
その情報をこっちに回せ。一時しのぎだろうが倒せる獣は倒しておく。
う。不安や恐怖、それに絶望、どれだけ遠ざけようとしてもそういう気持ちは湧き出してくるだろう。けれど忘れないでいてほしい。ここにいる仲間がどこかで戦い続けている。私たちは決して一人にはならない。
ひとときの休息は過ぎ去り、ついにその時が来る。さあ、すべてを明かしに行くがいい。終わりをめぐり、始まりの地へ。
There's still hope, guys. There's still hope. Bum, bum, bum. What's this wolf guy everywhere, man? Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? Yeah, I'm ready to go to the first. In that case, it's time we reach each attended to our task, and when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. Daddy Tancred! Should Reen ask questions, don't hide the truth from her. If anything, see if she has any insight to offer. She's not a child in need of protection, but a comrade we should be rely on. Even if part of me may always beg to differ. The final days, how far has the phenomenon spread and how does it manifest itself in each night? I must reach out to my friends in each nation and find out all I can. Well, I suppose I do feel better on the full stomach after. Burning Skies, blasphemy, not if I've got anything to say about it. Beasts and blasphemies may be running amok in nearby lands outside the influence of Ratsahan and the Alliance. If so, I may need to go hunting. If the Forum truly has been spurred to action by Hydalin's prophecy, then is it not odd the anti-tower was entrusted to Mr. Matara, who bears them no love? No doubt she has a reason for this and I will know what it is. Okay, she's gonna find out stuff from Matoya. Take this, King Bee, my spirit vessel. Oh yeah, so that we can access the towers, the elegant tower. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower system in Umbilicus. If even the smallest fragments of Elidibus' essence remain, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the Umbilicus, pray seek out Lina for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the ancestral gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I'm living my life to the fullest, that I'm happy in hardships and all. Hello, Mr. Panger! Pangers, welcome to the stream. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again year long. It's time to go to the first, my friends. Ikimashou! It's been so long since we're back. Amy, you have returned. Have you been well, and you and the others? We're in shortage trouble, but we are well enough. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Could be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Isaacs' absence. Most are of mind that the settlement council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far enough, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lot. No one could. Aww. Someday ago, ring him and ask for the various insurance right answer the instant comment how sure he was of late. Huh. She and other Christian news just hosted a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration, one much bigger than the first. Within her preparation for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. See what's happening then. So far, Bang, just to catch you up to speed, right? We are trying to find the cause of what causes the apocalypse to happen at this moment. TLDR lah. So apparently, people who feel a high level of dejection or how to say high level of depression or dejection, right, will manifest in themselves as monsters. So Shiva of Curiosities is at the Crystalline. Your party together an alliance already, oh, this is trying to be no, my party, yes, and we came back to the first world, so let me lower the game volume for you. So in this case, right, currently the Shadowbringers world itself is the first reflection of our main world. So the main world is where we came from, the source. So wait, let me see if I can bring up an image that is more informative of this. I took a screenshot before, so I just need to find the image. Wait, Where is that image? Because the image basically is very easy to tell. Okay, yeah, okay. So here's the image. Wait, let me see if I can put it up. Why is the game not disappearing? Nani? Okay, so you see this, right? The big star you see here is the source. Okay? Then the corresponding orbs surrounding, right, are the reflections that was that kind of fragmented from our main world. So this happened before when Zodiac and Hyderlin, they fight against each other. So let me see if I can put up the image as well. Presentation must be historically correct, so viewers will understand what the hell's going on in this case. Let's see. Where is the primer picture stuff? Let's see. I took pictures of every single part when I went through the MSQ lah, so I roughly can give you like a kind of like a highlight of what's going on here as well. Where's the image I took from the Ratika Great Woods that showed the different primals? Yeah, history lesson. Draw tomate, tomate. Okay, I don't have the actual image here, but I can basically have another image here that can show you what's the big bad that we try to defeat here. So let's see. I can't prepare to teach a class. Where is it? Okay. So where's my hotkey? Hotkey, don't go this. Hotkey! Okay, yeah. Okay, so this guy here is basically Zodiac. He's a dark god. And basically when the world was coming to an end in the original world, right? Prior to our world where she splintered into 14 shards and one source, there was a single world itself. So the single world back then, right, it was filled with people who can use creation magic and stuff as well. So, but the thing is like their world underwent an apocalypse, and to prevent it from happening, the people of that world sacrificed half their population to summon Zodiac to make sure that the final days did not happen. And but in retaliation to summoning Zodiac as a dark being god, because if you summon a primal, which is a god here, you will get the people who summon them and the people who worship him will get tempered. Tempered in this case will be like they will be heavily influenced to worship this deity in a sense. So to save the world in per se, right? A splinter group of other Asian individuals went to summon Haidalin, which is the goddess of light that has been helping us, and she defeated Zodiac, but in turn sundered the world into 14 shards and the main star. So right now we are on the first shard, and 7 shards so far has been rejoined with the source through the different calamities. So every time a calamity happens, the shards will go back to the source, which is a star shape here. So every time a shard was to rejoin the star, right, a huge a kind of world-ending calamity will occur. So the Adventures through Shadowbringers 1, right, is to prevent the 8th calamity to happen. So we already prevented that to happen already, and in my previous stream we actually defeated Zodiac also. So, but the thing is like when we defeated Zodiac, right, it became the catalyst to unleash the final days again onto the main world, the star. And we also found out that in this case, right, when the final days were to occur on the main world, it will actually reflect onto every other shard as well. And after that is during the so-called reenactment of the final days. So I can show you like some of the photos of what the final days look like, which is like a shitstorm of stuff that happened. So let's see if I can change my image to the final days images. So like everywhere is on fire. The sky is raining fire onto the ground. People are getting killed. People are turned into monsters. Then at the same time, it's like entire villages have been like consumed by both attacks from beasts or by the final days itself. And you can see like monsters swarming over the sky as well. So we found out that every single one of these monsters actually are the civilians we've been protecting. Just that if they undergone a lot of depression and dejection, they will transform the monsters themselves. But the thing is like we found how that happens, but there's actually a hint given by an entity by the goddess of light. No, this happened in our original world, in one of the towns that we went through in the MSQ, which means they got fucked up badly lah. But we managed to save their city before it was too late. We managed to save most of the population. So other than the shard here, Once we manage to get a certain flower from the goddess herself, and the flower is meant to react to emotions in the vicinity. So then the flower's name is called Elpis, ELPIS. So to find out what that flower actually does, we have come to the first shard to see if there's more information by revisiting the Asian being that we defeated and sealed inside the crystal tower. So if I go back to the game here per se and show you, right? Let's see if you can see the world map. How do I see the whole world map? Okay, so if you see the entire world map here, right? If I go to Northern, how do I see Northern? Okay, the first. So there's the source where we come from, and the first. So in the first, right, we defeated an Asian being and sealed him within the crystal tower, which is this structure here. So what we're trying to do, right, is like we know the flower is called Elpis, but we do not know what it does. So what we're doing is we are going to find this sealed being in the crystal tower and see whether he can reveal any information regarding the flower. And yeah, that's the summary of where we're at right now. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registration. Yes, let's go. Yeah, you're gonna come in for a lot of law bomb dropping as well. To my old eyes deceive. Is that truly you? King B from Reign of Terror? Oh, it's Nobu. It's the bad luck. Yeah. Hi, it is. Full glad am I to see you hail and ho, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the flood to the Knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's people. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours will be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insight into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. So these are, the guy on the left is a librarian in charge of the Chambers of Curiosities at the back. Bad Luck is a fae, which is like a fairy creature, who resides in a region of this world called Elmec. And his sole purpose is to basically, no pun intended in this case, soul magic. So he's able to know how to transfer souls and stuff around. Wait, what did he say? In your quest to restore the light, you may face many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest challenge? I think it's Hades. He gives thumbs up, but he bad luck. Yes, Hades, he who sought to resurrect his Asian brethren. He was the final obstacles in your quest to restore the night. In your battles in the depths of the tempest, the stuff of epics. Yet compelling as it is, I worry that mere words wouldn't do justice to that fateful encounter. Now, not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. No, at the very least, we would impress upon readers that it was a climax of a hero's journey. I know you've loved to talk his ears off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yuma won't collect themselves. Of course. And afterwards, will you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. Till next time then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend, in particular, remind him not to overexert himself again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. So he's talking about Grahatia here, because Grahatia used to be the Ezak. The Ezak is in the person that's in charge of the Crystarium. So let me see if I have a photo of him also. So we're still waiting for Lina to appear here as well. So hopefully she comes down soon. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Oh my god, where's everybody? It's him, it's really him. What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, can I give you some medicine? I made it myself. So these were the kids that we kind of help out when everyone was aspiring to be Warrior of Light. We'll come to see Moron to get his advice. One of the guards finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. Well, I know that I want to be a mage. Akil here isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe or the sword or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Moran. He knows about lots of things here. He isn't here? Oh, why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think? Suit ugly best, axe, sword or bow? For smiting your enemies, the axe. For protecting your friends, the sword. For fighting and hunting both, the bow. You know this part referencing, right? This referencing the Lord of the Rings part. You have my axe. You have my bow. I know, you have my sword. You have my bow. And my axe. So which one should we choose for them in this case? There's 3 different weapons here. I would say that for protecting your friends, that makes the most sense, right? Because it's like, there's no point of like going bloodlust in this case. But he still have these 2 people to protect, right? And I'm a paladin main, so yeah. The sword, if you took out the sword, you could be just like Brandon, the Warrior of Light. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. I gotta get wrecked, son. Bye. Why is Lina? Is there gonna be another bloody NPC that's gonna talk to us? Why? Oh my god, really? Such fun he's been having, basking in the adoration of musty old book wounds and white-eyed younglings, but does he spare a thought for me? Of course not. Who? Oh fuck, the fairy! It's the fucking fairy! I have a familiar with me that is attached to me, soul linked. So it's a fairy. I waited, but he wouldn't so much as acknowledge the presence of his beautiful branch, even though they are right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Oh, it's fucking so fairy! I need to pour my fairy. Hey, if you're you, I need you. I'll do the second one to just pour. I'll just pour. If you truly miss me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs that instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will come with twice the passion next time. Though for there to be a next time, you've got some you have some few struggles to overcome. So my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? You read my mind. Hey, how do I know this? Join us, we are spying on you is simple as sliding back down the back of a rainbow. Whether I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whether it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by giving you the sweetest of eternal dream. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. But here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at Tale's End. Finally, Lina is here. What the hell? But it's good to actually revisit every single person that comes here. And she also brought Rin with her. So Rin is basically like used to be the emissary of light for the first. And she was partially possessed by Minfilia last time. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus and you may enter at your leisure. Their salute always looks like the case where it's like, I will squeeze this tower dry. You know, that kind of salute. I'm gonna squeeze this tower dry. Let's see what Rin has to say. But the cool thing is like it has callbacks to ask you to return to previous expansion locations to revisit characters you've met as well. I had this feeling like a pit in my stomach. I was afraid that something might have happened. Yes, something did happen. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin, not once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then, the other night I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window and to my horror, the sky was ablaze like during the star shower. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing, no one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Kimmy, why are you not telling me? I had to know, please, it doesn't matter how terrible it is. Tancred said he missed you. But at the same time, the final days is happening on the source, and everything's turned to shit. So we come here to seek your help. I'm just gonna verbally like voice over my character's explanation. So, do you have any idea what an LPs is? It wasn't my imagination then. The Doom Witness in Emerald has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the first, so don't worry about us. Please look to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our world. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath a blazing sky. Oh. So anyway, to give you some context of who the fairy person was, so there's a castle in this fairy kingdom called Elmec, right? Where the ruler of the fairies resides. But because of her immense power, she managed to slay a Light Warden and inherited the Light Warden's power during Shadowbringers. And from there, she was corrupted by the Lights itself. And so the only way to stop her was for us to fight her, and in turn, take the light within ourselves. But at the same time, when that happened, right, we also encountered the part where someone else had to take out the mantle of the queen. So, like, I'm going to transit this to the intermission page, so stand by. Now you can see Azi is right here, so Azi is right here. So if you can see from here, let's see if I can set this up properly. Another law bomb, law bomb everywhere. I don't know why I remember this kind of thing, even though it's like, but that's how big the story is. In this case, like how much it sticks to you as an individual. Okay, so this is the fairy the fairy queen, or the original fairy queen called Titania. So she absorbed the light and became a Light Warden. So the entire sky in Ilmec is covered in light. So, but the thing is, after defeating her and absorbing the light, we managed to bring back night to Ilmec. And in turn also, we instill our familiar, which is Fyoyo, as the new queen of the fairies. So basically, she's actually quite a badass creature lah. So but the thing is that she has a very huge attachment to us as her branch. But to her, she's like the main flower or whatever nonsense thing lah. So as her branch, right, we are basically kind of a pet to her in a way. We're both master and pet lah, in a way. So yeah, so that's a quick summary on the fairy character we just saw. Rin once wears a look of steely resolve. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elizabeth, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lina, decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again, I'm certain of it. So it's all the way at the dorsal gate. Let's go. This is the crystal tower lor. You can see from here. This whole thing up here is the crystal tower. But this is a paradox version of the crystal tower. Because the original crystal tower itself existed in the source, and the future version of Graha brought the crystal tower to the first as a means to forestall the 8th calamity. Oh, hi Azi, hi again. Azi basically said, right, why are you not in this universe? The captain has told me all, give the word, I will show you to the ocular. So here is where we will actually consult Lidibus, the ancient being that we've sealed in the crystal tower. Flashback to Shadowbringers. It felt just like yesterday, right? But this, I completed Shadowbringers in 2019. That's 2 years ago, and it's still fresh in my mind. So this is the study of the Azab. Holy shit, there's a lot of books, man. Yo, so he's still alive. My friends, no more than a dream. So he's still somewhat maintaining his semblance of himself inside the crystal.
まさか君に起こされるとは。何をどうしたらこんな事態になるんだ？
You, why have you awakened me?
おかげさまで世界を見渡すことは愚か、ゾディアークとのつながりさえ感じ取れない身だ。説明がないとわからない。
So I killed Zodiac, but now the final days is upon the source. So we need your help. If you can tell me what the flower LPs means, that will be a great help. So he's fallen. My brother's soul returned to the star.
捧げられた皆の魂も帰ったということか。再び週末が訪れてしまったことには当然思うところもある。だが、それは明日を得た君たちが対処すべき問題だ。一方で、その発端となったのがファダニエルだったのなら、エリディグスとして責任を果たす必要があるだろう。君が最後に焼いてくれたおせっかいのおかげで、14人委員会についての記憶は多少なり保管できている。知っていることを伝えるくらいはやぶさかではないという話だ。
What did he say again? Sorry, I missed that one. No, chat, come back. But if this is Fandano's design, then I, as Elizabeth, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share. I'm sorry. But even in death, he cannot really give an opportunity to rest.
謝罪をされたところで決した勝敗は覆らない。君はゾディアークを世界の敵にしなかった。その対価を得たとでも思っておくといい。しかし何を話したものか。終末そのものについての認識は君が調べてきたことと大差がない。天脈が薄い地域から星が腐り落ちていく。その法則に気がついたのは、そう、ファダニエルだった。
Okay, so Fadaniel was the first person who found out
君が
what
会
went
った今
on.
のファダニエルではない。終末当時その座についていた男。
Huh.
いわばオリジナルの方だ。彼は誰よりも早い段階から終末の現象を明かし、対策を練ることに心血を注いでいた。あの執念と彼の有した天文の知識があってこそ、天脈と終末発言の関係が分かったんだ。今のファダニエルも別人とはいえ彼の魂を継ぐものだっただろうに、それが自ら終末を望むとはいかんだよ。 エルピス？確かにそれは私たちの時代にあったものだ。もっとも私が知るのは花の名前ではなく、ある場所の名前としてだが、エルピスは創造魔法で生み出された生物の実験場だった。そこで生態を調べ、認可された種だけが世界に解き放たれたんだ。そしてもう一つ、さっきの話に出たオリジナルのファダニエルが14人委員会に入る前、そこの所長を務めていた。その頃の座につく前の彼の名はヘルメスという。とはいえ、それらの事実と終末の関係性はわからない。君が持ってきてくれた記憶のクリスタルはあくまで14人委員会に関するもの。就任前の情報には乏しいんだ。エルピス自体もかつての終末で壊れ、残骸すら残っていない。何か秘された事実があったのだとしても、君が言って暴くことは。
赫密斯。
いや、君はエルピスにいた。私はそれを見た覚えがある。おかしい。
No, I did not. But I
そ
did.
んなはずはない。
Trace of impossibility.
この記憶の断片は何だ？これはどうしてこんなにも。
Huh.
すまない。記憶が混濁したようだ。だが、おかげで一つ思いついた手がある。君が過去のヘルメスが所長をしていた時代のエルピスに行くという手だ。
Oh, we're gonna go back in time, man.
水晶港の記憶を垣間見た私には、この時空を超える塔の制御法が。
Wait, what the fuck? He can control the tower.
それを応用した彼の召喚術も以前使ってみせた通りだ。加えてあの時君たちは私の集めた力ごと封じた。おかげで動力は豊富に蓄えられている。もって君を過去に飛ばすことが可能かもしれない。行くべき時代、行くべき場所も明確なのだから。ただし、あれはあまりに遠い過去だ。これだけの条件が揃っていても、しっかりとした門は開けないだろう。向こうにたどり着いた君は、かつて私が召喚した光の戦士たちよりも、さらに希薄な状態になるに違いない。おそらく、誰の目にも見えないし、声すらも届かない。余震波干渉できたとしても、君がやれるのはせいぜい見聞きすることだけだ。根本的な解決は望めないだろう。なぜなら、君が帰ってくるここは、あくまで終末が起きたという歴史をたどった世界。過去で何をしたところで、悲劇をなかったことにはできない。今の苦しみをなくしてはくれないんだ。それでも行くのか？敵であった私に命を委ねてまで。わかった。ならば私も。
Oh, it's time to guys go back to the ancient days, man. Holy shit, we're gonna witness something.
送り届けるとしよう。指示は出すから君がそれを操作してくれ。今の私では権限がない。まずは塔に蓄えられたエーテルを時空転移魔法の構築に回す準備だ。
It's time to go back and see what the final days look like in the past. I did not expect this, man. I did not expect that we're going to flash back through the machine.
よし、それで準備は完了だ。間もなく門が開く。星見の間の方に移動してくれ。
So we expected him to disperse in the crystal tower, but he gained full control of it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
いい調子だ。エーテルも順調に流れ込んでいる。これなら私の魂も含めて使い切ってくれるだろう。何を驚く。言っただろう。これが最後の責務だと。ゾディアークが散った今、私がここで長くまどろむ理由はない。私は帰る。そしてまた会いたい人たちがいるんだ。夢ではなくて大地の上で。
So he can still look into the past to
だから
visit
振り
his
返らずに行
past,
くが
I
い
guess.
い。君が光の戦士なら。
So did he see my future self in the past? Wait, what? So this is destined to happen?
ハ
Huh?
イデリンよ
Is it? What? I don't know.
私は先に行く。真なる者、古き人も残すところは君だけだろう。最後の一人は一番寂しい。その役回りを譲ることがゾディアークからの意趣返しだ。
Hey, this translation is wrong. He mentioned something about Zodiac.
残された者の意地で君と新たな英雄のやり方でこの星をどうか。
Okay, okay, the English translation is slightly okay, but there was a part where he mentioned like, we servants of Zodiac were not able to, were not successful, and now it falls upon your champion, Heidelin, your champion of light, to save the star. That's what the statement is meaning, is not the one we hear just now. So this is the ethereal sea that connects the different shards and the star itself. But in this case, we are going back in time. Ooh, at the right though, last time looks like this. So this is Emerald before the final days. Oh, we finally can see what they look like. Oh, they're fucking giants. I mean, I'm small lah, but I've seen big people and these aren't big people, these are giants people. Guide-like man. Hello, guide-like man. The man stands dutifully by the Adderite like a device, a guide for this facility, like in all likelihood. Can you hear me, guide-like man? As you do one, it appears your form is intangible. Whoa, wait a minute. Will it be the case because I interfered with the past that things happen as it was? The device is reminiscence of an Etherite, perhaps it's possible to attune with it. I don't see any error on my hand though. Despite attending the channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently. Black Robe Man. What? It's damn huge, bro! Look at this! The remarkably large man wears a black hood, black robe and a half mask. much like the phantoms you encountered in Merolamatorium and the recreated Emerald, it would seem you have made it to your destination. Yeah, I'm trying to get his attention. You gesticulated wildly and shouted all manners of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance your direction. Mr. is there. Hello, hello, hey, fuck you, understand, hello, T-Bike, I'm here, hello. And it's like, I guess I don't exist. Okay, let's see what this last person has to say. Conversing woman. This is the right place, yes. Propylion? The name of the woman's word, this facility is what? Propylion. You attempted to gently prod the woman to attract attention, but I feel nothing. It seems neither does she. Incorporeal, transcending the boundaries between existence and nihility. Oh! I can first timely say that I'm a very transparent person. I don't keep secrets.
Hi, 到着。ここがお目当てのエルプスだよ。
Huh.
おや、あなたは直接いらっしゃるのは珍しいですね。
This is friend Daniel, I guess.
うん、ちょっとね。しばらく
Yeah,
滞
this
在
friend
さ
Daniel.
せてもらうけど、問題ないかな。ええ、もちろん。通例通り、外からの来客者だとわかるよう、仮面は外していただきたいですが。
So for formality, you keep your identity secret, but for authentication, you will reveal your face.
身元など仮面をつけたままでもすぐわかるだろうに。
まあ、君の場合はね。だけど、規則には従ってあげないと、彼らが困っちゃうよ。
Who is this? Emmett Selch! It's Hades! Oh my god, he looks just like him! But his hair is like Sephiroth. What the fuck? He can see
これ
me?
でいいな。
Satisfied?
ご協力ありがとうございます。どうぞお進みください。
Can they see me?
ねえ君、それ見えてるでしょ。
What the fuck? We can interfere with the past. What the fuck?
見えてない。私には何も見えてない。
そんなわけないでしょ。
What the fuck? We're not supposed to interact with the people in the past.
薄くてちょっとわかりにくいけど、魂の色がアゼムとすごくよく似てる。もしかして彼が作ったものかな。使い魔だとしたら魂持ちなんて珍しいね。
Will I meet my true self? I'm so confused.
知るか。あいつ関連なら厄介だ。似て異なるものならさらに厄介だ。結論、関わらないに限る。
Spitting image. Do I look like
行く
his...
ぞ。
What?
何か訴えようとしてるみたいだけど、これじゃあ会話もままならないね。
Is he going to empower me? Ada?
君、少し存在を補強してあげなよ。どうせ魔力余ってるでしょ。
What the fuck? I'm not supposed to interfere the bus! What the fuck?
お前人を何だと思ってるんだ。
もちろん善良なる親友だとも。こうして遠路はるばる付き合ってるんだから、頼みの一つくらい聞いてくれるに違いない。
おい、目を閉じていろ。さもないと酔うぞ。
Yeah, it's MSL. She even did the snap. Oh my god. What the fuck? I thought he died. If he died in Shadow Fingers, we're no longer gonna see him again. Then we're gonna see his past. Shit.
もう目を開けてもいいぞ。
I'm a potato. Hello. I am not alien. I'm not familiar. But I am potato.
待って、ちょっとまだ小さくないかい？
頭部の大きさからしてこんなところだろう。これ以上だと圧が強すぎる。
は
なるほど。ということで、はじめまして。私はヒトロダイ
Oh, he thought like.
動
Oh!
物管理局の局長さ。
Bureau of the Architect. Ah. So
隣
this-
にいるのがエメトセルク。正真正銘、14人委員会の一員だよ。君の名前は？言葉わかるかな？
I'm the Warrior of Light. Champion of Eosia.
いいね。
A fine name. I'm pleased
会
to see
話
you
ができ
understand
る
all
なんて
words.
優秀だ。私もそう呼ばせてもらうとするよ。それで、君はどこから来たの？あれだけ不安定だったんだ。ここで想像されたものではなさそうだけど。
Should I say where I'm from? I'm not supposed to say where I'm from!
わからない。あるいは答えられないのかな。
God damn it!
よし。じゃあ質問を変えてしまおう。君はどうしてここへ？
I'm
何を
here.
したいんだい？
I'm here to talk about LPs. I seek a man named Hermes.
驚いた。私たちと同じだなんて。ねえ、やっぱりアゼムの使い魔なんじゃない？本当は一緒に来たかったとか。
もしそうだったら自力で乗り込んでくるだろう。あいつの場合。
おっしゃる通りで。失礼したね。私たちは魂の色が見えるんだけど、君のそれが友人の色によく似ていてさ。加えて目的まで一緒だったものだから早合点してしまったんだ。私たちはここの所長であるヘルメスと話をしに来た。加えて彼の働きぶりを知るためエルピスを見学したいんだ。厳密にはそれはエメトセルクの目的で、私はただの案内役なんだけど、仕事上ここには何度か来たことがあるからね。ということで、よかったら君も一緒に来ないかい？勘違いのお詫びに案内するよ。
おい、そんな素性も得体も知れないものを公務に連れて行けるわけがないだろう。
いいじゃない。怪しいと思うなら余計にそばに置いて見ておかないと。それに不思議な生き物を連れているなんてここじゃむしろ当たり前さ。
So nice to see how they were like before everything, man.
ようこそ創造生物たちの実験場空の果てのエルプスへ
Wow. Oh my god, what the fuck? I didn't expect this, man. Holy shit. Okay, wanna bet that an old part of LP still exists in Old Shalayan? That's why we saw the flower there. Oh my god, Argos! Is that Hyderlin? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? What is the minion? Holy shit! Who is this Cooper?
地上から誰か来たみたい。
さて、どんな事実が待っているやらだ。
Don't make me kill you again, you son of a bitch. Start asking questions I cannot answer. In case you didn't know, it's rude to stare. Stop. Demokritos. Those researchers are from academia and other words of Hamara. Here to observe the state of the local flora. I wish that they will give equal attention to the ambient environment. Specifically how much noise they are adding to it with their little debate. What the hell, man? This place is amazing! Can I mount up? Oh, I can. Oh, what the hell? Is the entire zone? What the fuck? Oh man, I'm gonna touch everything here, man. I'm gonna touch everything here, to tune everything. Let's go! Let's go! I'm corporal form now. I don't have the debuff. See, the debuff is missing already. I'm an actual living entity in this world of the past. Is this how Endwalker works? I go to the past to change the present? What the fuck? There's a unicorn. Oh my god. The hell, I didn't expect this, man. I'm geeking out a lot actually. I'm actually keeping my composure, but I'm actually really geeking out at this moment. Oh my god, I didn't know they would drop a law bomb this heavy. Holy shit. I'm fucking impressed. I'm actually fucking impressed. Like, this is how the world looked like before. You can understand why they say that the world looked like a pale comparison of its former self. Because this is how it looked like. This was the world before. Oh, this person is dead though. The hell? Bro, you should be playing this. Where are you? You shouldn't be looking at me playing the story. You should be playing yourself. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of story, a lot of lore to go behind just solely the main story stuff as well, like with world building and stuff. And maybe that's a bit too tedious for you, I guess. I love my work, yet at times as this, the mind wonders, where might I go? What monuments to man's ingenuity might I see? I had like only the time to spare. Like, imagine this is like what the Garden of Eden is meant to be. And the world was sundered because of that. That'll be a cool theory, And everyone's manifestation, be it like so I'm going off the rail here in terms of my own imagination, okay? So every religion is based on the same origin, right? But I think the way we manifest what the world originally is before modern man, for example, right? There's probably some innate memory in our DNA or like some precursor thought that we try to manifest through our imagination. And sometimes it is basically recreating these in different mediums and media. I think that's going to be of the deep end lah, but I'm just talking cock lah, so yeah. It's just basically how we want to explain our origin. So this game's take today is actually quite interesting though. A sundered world. A world that I will never be fat. Not like the real world where I'm fat. Oh, the real world sucks. Oh shit. Hello. All about the hype train, yeah man. By the way, the people in the game also say hi Pang. They're waiting on you to join us. Why are you not in our universe? Why are you watching off on the stream? We can be part of this world. Journey with us, adventure with us, learn the story, go through the ups and downs. So this place is called Philomitus Notos. This is Latin for something. Let me try to translate. Because FF always likes to use terms in Latin, right? Let's see. Philomitus Notos. Nope, that is totally not. That's totally not the. Not Latin. So what is it?
Philomarth's Notos.
Fuck, it doesn't have a translation. What the fuck is it? I'm just a familiar. Fuck you lah, you're just familiar. Bullshit. What does it even mean? Oh, it's based on a... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I was trying to fight creatures. Hungarian. Hungarian. So it means Philomat of the South. So Philomat stands for what? So it's always good to actually jump into the names to find out what actually this means though. A philomath is a lover of learning, scholar, especially a student of mathematics. So it's like a student of mathematics south. So that's the name of this territory. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I will start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magic allows us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concept, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be set here to LPs for its in-depth observation and study. Hey, and a fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you enjoy touring it with us. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let's seek him out first. Okay. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Self wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so do you know how to make a rope? The basic concept will do. No, in that case, MSL. Not happy. The way he screams something, sometimes you'd think he wasn't a nigh bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make the rope, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. I already went around the whole area. You want me to act like nothing happened? Oh, too late. Yes, this creature should suffice. As an etheric rope, I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 petalodi. There are 3 species that be here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now I should mention the strength. The strength of the rope is tight. No pun intended to the strength of its user. As your adder is still teen compared to us, you need to weaken this petalodi first. Good luck. The fuck's a petalodi? Butterfly? Oh, let's go for the one that's red in color. Let's go for the red one. Okay, let's go. Okay. Fight me, bitch. Hey, why my chocobo is here? What the fuck? I'm killing them and I should be capturing them. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's capture this one again. Okay, let's kill the butterfly. No means no, no means no. Just be grateful I'm even willing to wait. You've caught the Pentalodi. Come, let us see. Yes, these 5 fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. So they converted the animal parts into... Then weave it into ropes. There, it's ready. I look like the same one. Oh, okay, thank you. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. You turn living being into clothing just like that. Well, not just like that, you need to revert them to their constituent adder first. Lest you wonder why I asked for 2 species is due to the difference in their etheric balance. Blending them allows us to produce guard with superior etheric stability. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see both of them. Fair point, but at the very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. So they can still see my adder, my essence. My essence is still weak though. For lack of his presence, absolutely, were he here, he'll have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. Wait, let me just recount what we just said here. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with Irons. Mercer speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're familiar. The question is whose? Ah, of course, Azim's. If you say you belong to him, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence? For lack of his presence, absolutely. Were he here, he'll have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. Oh my god, this is funny. Okay, sure. Take care, man. Stay safe. How do we change those clothes then? Yes, yeah. I can take a pause here first, and you can, when you get back, I can continue again. No? Anyway, it's 10 PM right now, so feel free. So I'm gonna take a short break as well. Even my Chocobo also went to take a short break. So yeah.
君は
あなた、みんなと違う。仲間、もしかして私たちだから、仲良く。待ってね。こんにちは。こんにちは。聞こえますか？私はあなたに敵対するものじゃありません。あなたの音を聞き、思いを感じ、考えを知りたいのです。どうか仲良くしてくれませんか？仲良くしませんか？
ああ、見つけられたんだね。
ヒトロダイウスか。会うのは久しぶりだ。
そうだね。職場同士はしょっちゅう連絡し合ってるけど、今日は君に会いたいって人たちを連れてきたんだ。
14人委員会の
エメトセルクだ。お前が所長のヘルメスで間違いないな。
ああ、ヘルメスだ。アーモロートからでは遠かっただろ
う。まあな。だがエルピスの用途を思えば仕方のないことだ。こいつに案内役を頼む羽目になったのは不本意だがな。
失礼しちゃうな。私はいつだって善良な友人だというのに。それからこちらがさっきプロピュライオンで拾ったってなんだか懐かれてるね。そっちの青い子はヘルメスの使い魔かい？
彼女はメーティオンという流星を意味する名だ。
へえ、随分と構成するエーテルが薄いんだね。これだとあまりに脆い気がするけれど、創造物管理局にも届け出てないでしょ。イデアを見た覚えがないや。
彼女は自分の個人的な研究のために創造した。けれどまだ成果を得ていない段階だ。だから申請できていないが、いずれは伺うつもりでいる。その時はよろしく頼む。
了解。確かに君はここの所長であると同時に飛行生物創造の第一人者だからね。申請のんびりお待ちしているよ。
それも結構なことだが、こちらも仕事の話がある。私が来た時点でおおむね察しているだろうがな。
承知した。ひとまず奥の館で待っていてくれ。自分も観察対象たちを造物院に返したら。
ヘルメス、どうした？
アンビストマが一匹足りない。
その子たちと同じエーテルなら、あっちの方向、敷地の外にいるみたいだね。
木に登ったのか？あの手足で？
ミトロインが空を泳ぐ魚を作ってから水生生物に浮遊能力をつけるのが流行っている。アンビストマもわずかに頑張れば木くらい登れる。だが降りられないのかもしれない。
どうするんだ、残りのこいつらは。
ここは手分けをするとしようか。すまないけれどヘルメスを追って手伝ってあげてくれるかい？残り
ヘルメスに指定されたのはここで間違いなさそうだな。だがお前はダメだ。どうせやましい話じゃないが、人の今後を左右する大事な話だ。どこから来たのかも言えないような奴に聞かせられるものか。なんだ、食ってかかる気か？だったらその事情とやらを明らかにしたらどうだ。納得できるものなら協力するぞ。
自分は彼に同席してもらっても構わない。
ヘルメス。だがこいつは
メーティオンに気に入られた存在だということは、自分にとってどんな言葉で論じられるよりも信用に値する。それに第三者がいてくれた方が冷静でいられそうだ。
わかった。お前の意見を尊重しよう。静かに聞いているんだぞ。
それで話というのはやはり。
ああ、ファダニエルが座を降りることを決めた。公認としてお前を推挙している。14人委員会としてもお前の実績と深い知識を買ってその提案を受ける方向で動いている。あえて面識がない私がここに来たのは公正な目で近況を確認するため。そして何よりお前自身の意志を問うためだ。現ファダニエルももともとはここの所長だ。公私ともにお前と親交があったと聞く。座を譲りたいという旨も何度か話をしていたそうじゃないか。だから予測がついていたんだろう。
そうだ。私がなすべき仕事を終える時にはお前を襲うとあの方は何かにつけておっしゃっていた。
とてもじゃないが喜んでいるようには見えないな。それほど14人委員会の名を背負うのが嫌か？
いや、そうじゃない。そうじゃないんだ。委員会に推挙してもらえたことは光栄に思う。研究ばかりの自分には過ぎるほどの申し出だ。だが現ファダニエルが座を降りようとしていること、それそのものが割り切れない。やはり彼は星に帰るのだろうか。
そのつもりだとは聞いている。過去に14人委員会に属した者もほとんどが退任とともに帰っているしな。
星に帰るは死ぬのこと？
おや？珍しいね。エルピスではそう呼ぶ方が主流なのかい？その言葉を使う人はめったにいないと思っていたけれど、我らは星の意志であり細胞である。この命こそが星に流るる血の一滴、己神のごとく星を育め。それが私たち人の役割だよ。 星を良くすることで、そこに生きるすべてのものが幸せでいられるようにするわけだね。みんなそのために知り、考え、作り出してきた。おかげで原初の頃は荒々しかったという星は、これほどまでに穏やかに優しいものになった。星に帰るというのは、そうして星を育んだ者にこそ与えられる選択肢だ。大いに生き、己のやるべきことを果たしたと思った時に、人々はそれを選ぶ。最後の瞬間はいつだって、それは美しいものさ。
14人委員会に加わった者とて、その流れからは逸脱しない。ここで存分に役目を果たせたら、まさしく帰るにふさわしいと多くの者は考える。私たちの座はついた者にとって名数と同義だ。ごく一部の例外を除いてな。パダニエルが帰るのを認められないのは、彼の功績がそれに値しないと考えているからか。知らないわけはないと思うが、あの御人は多くの素晴らしいイデアを生み出した。こと新たな動物を作ることにかけたはな。エルピスでの経験を生かし、いくつもの種を生み出したものだ。
もちろん、それはよくわかっている。自分は、ただ、あれほど偉大で、命を知る人であっても、やはりそうして終わりを選ぶのか、と。不甲斐ない。こちらの動揺が彼女にまで伝わってしまったようだ。同席を進めておいてすまないが、少しの間、彼女を連れ出してやってはくれないか。気分転換をした方がいい。 見事なものだろう。アンペロスという最近観察を始めたばかりの創造生物だ。少しいいか、経過を聞かせてもらいたい。
それエルピスの花。私と一緒のエンテレケイヤ。
その花はこの施設で作られたんだ。それでエルピスの名を冠している。昔ここに美しい花を作ることを愛している職員がいた。彼女が試行錯誤するうちに偶然生み出したのだという。面白いのは何と言っても周囲の心を映してまとう色を変えるところだ。とはいえここでも地上でも陰りなき純白をまとっていることが大半だが。
人の心を映す。それってどういう仕組みなんだい？
世界にはエーテルとはまた異なる思いが動かす力というものがある。自分たちがエーテルを自在に操るように、この花はその力を受けたり作用させることができる。とはいえ花自身には明確な意志がない。だから周囲の感情によって動いた力を受け、それを色や輝きといった現象に変換しているんだ。
アーカー社はラザハン式の錬金術に存在する概念で、目には見えない力の一つよ。思いが動かす力なんて言われてるんだ。
アーカー社、その呼び名には心当たりがないが、話を聞くに同じものを指しているように思う。自分たちはその力をデュナミスと呼んでいる。そしてエルピスの花のようにデュナミスを操ることができる存在、思いを自在に現象へと変えられる存在をエンテレケイヤと呼ぶ。
私もエンテレケイヤ。
ああ、その子は世界で最初の意志を持つエンテレケイヤなんだ。
待て待て、エーテルとは異なる力、デュナミスだと。そんなもの私ですら初めて聞くが。
無理からぬことだ。まずデュナミスは人に見えないし感じ取れもしない。理論上は長らくあるに違いないとされていたが、エルピスの花が偶然創造されるまでは存在を実証することさえできていなかった。次にデュナミスはエーテルと比べてずっと弱い力だ。普通の状態ではエーテルに押し負けかき消されてしまう。だから自分たちのように多量のエーテルを有し、 何につけてもエーテルを活用する生物はデュナミスを使う必要がない。まさにあってない存在だ。ごく一部の研究者にしか知られていないのもうなずけるだろ。
なるほどな。しかし、だとしたらどうしてお前はエンテレケイアを、メーティオンを生み出した？
アーテリスはエーテルが特別に濃い星だ。それこそ名の由来になるほどに。だが宇宙全体で見れば、計算上全ての質量とエネルギーの 68.3% をデュナミスが占めると考えられている。エーテルとは比べ物にならないほど大きいんだ。それを自在に操れるとしたら、緩く流れる水では石を浮かですとも、滝のように勢いをつければ岩をも削っていくように、デュナミスがエーテルに勝る力になるかもしれない。とは言ったものの、実のところ自分はそんな大それた目的を持っているわけじゃない。天を、宇宙を飛ぶものを作りたかった。そのために生涯では補給しにくくなるエーテルではなく、別の力を利用できるようにしてはどうかと考えたんだ。
ああ、だからその子は極端にエーテルが薄かったのか。
ご明察だ。
あなたも薄いと感じる。だからエンテレゲイアの仲間と思った。違う？
ほほう、やってもらった身で言うじゃないか。
エーテルが薄ければエンテレケイアになるというわけじゃない。だがデュナミスに干渉しやすくなるのは確かだろう。それが思いもよらぬ勝利や逆転につながるかもしれない。君の特性として。ああ、待たせたままになっていた。
来てくれたのか。聞いてくれ、この偉業はサベネアの子らなのだ。この子らを傷つけるなど私には。すまない。躊躇していては悲劇を止められないか。私は空を舞う偉業を打とう。君たちは来たれ。 しい気配なのだ。あちこちに獣が満ちている。皆警戒して進むのだ。